Let's make this as easy as possible. Welcome. If you clicked on this video, you might be wondering why you having issues as far as loading those rounds into that magazine. Or more importantly, why is it difficult sometimes? Sometimes it's easy to get that first round in, or maybe even that second round. But when it comes to actually loading a full magazine, whether it's 10, 12, or 17, it can be challenging at times for some people. So instead of looking at it like, why is the magazine difficult? Won't you look at it as the technique that you're actually using as far as loading those rounds into these magazines? So as you can see here, as you know that they're springy, some magazines are a little bit tight to begin with. So just be aware and be cautious of that. And over time, after you actually start using those magazines and those firearms, the magazines become loose as possible and it'll be a little bit easier. But I'm going to show you some techniques that I actually use as far as just making those rounds easier to actually go into those magazines. Don't worry, everybody. Sometimes it's males, it's females, it's everybody has issues at some exact point. But when you get it down to a science, it doesn't matter which gun you're actually using, whether you're using a Glock, whether you're using a SIG, a Canik, a M&P, it's all the same. Trust me, my job is to try to make things as easy as possible for you so you can spend less time worrying about loading rounds into the magazine and more time actually having fun at the range. So stay tuned, take a look at this. How to load those magazines. Sure sounds simple enough, but you'd be surprised how many struggle. Actually loading these rounds that you see over here to the left into these magazines right here. Even though these are all different magazines is what you can see as far as this is a Springfield Hellcat, this is a Glock 17, and this is a Canik. All of them chambered in 9mm. Oftentimes what I see most people when it comes to just loading the magazines, they tend to do it this way. Yeah, it works for the most part as far as just getting one of the rounds actually in. But the problem is when you actually try to get more than one in. You see, it's a little bit tough as far as just getting that round in, and you may actually be able to get two in like this, just like that. As you can see, it's a little tough, a little challenging, but even when it comes to actually trying to put three of them in, it's even harder because the bullets, the round, obviously. A secret trick that you can actually do to try to make this as simple and as easy as possible, try using that support hand, the hand that you actually have on the magazine. Use that thumb, as you see here, and try pushing down that round at the same exact time. And also, instead of actually going just straight on, as far as trying to push the round into the magazine, try actually entering it at an angle. So you're going to do both of these simultaneously at the same exact time to just try to make sure that you're as effective as possible as far as just getting this round into this magazine. It doesn't have to be tough, doesn't have to be hard at all. So grab your magazine, push it in just like this, come in at an angle like this, push it down, and pop the round in just like that. Just as simple as that. I'll even show you on another type of magazine. Same exact concept. You have your mag here, as you can see, push it down just like that. As you can see, make sure that spring isn't too tight. Put that round in there like that. Take that support hand as well as that thumb, start pushing down on the back end of that round. Take the round that you're actually trying to enter in there, come in at an angle, just like you see here, and push that round on top just like that. I hope that makes things just a little bit easier because I know some of the rounds and the magazines could actually be a little bit tight as far as just getting those rounds in. So just make sure you try to loosen them up a little bit, whether you just push them down a little bit. And over time, when you're actually using your firearm and those rounds are starting to cycle through the magazine and actually going through the gun, it becomes a lot easier as far as just trying to get the rounds into the magazine. Same exact thing with the Canik magazine. Just like that. Go ahead, pop the round just in there, just like that. That first one. Take that additional round that you see here. Use that support hand and that thumb. Push that backside down, come in at an angle, just like you see here, and pop it in. Simple as that. Hope that helps. Until next time. Short and straight to the point.